I decided it was time to make a YouTube video. And I, like any logical person would, decided to flip a coin to choose between what the video would be about, board games or disc golf. And I must say, I've never been more grateful for a single coin flip. The past 5 years have been nothing short of incredible. However, it is time for a change. But before we dive in, we have to ask the most important question, and one that I haven't asked before. To all the Roberts, and Robbies of the world, how are you doing today? You having a good one?
So catch me if I fall.
For those of you who may not have been around since the beginning, I started the Robbie C Disc Golf channel with one simple goal: helping beginners improve one throw at a time. Now, I certainly do not have any experience in video editing, social media. There was a lot to learn when it came to starting a YouTube channel, much less trying to grow a brand around, well, me. But any successful YouTube channel will tell you that the key to creating a successful YouTube channel is you have to just get out there, make your first video, and hit publish. Even if, like that shot, the video may not be good. So flash forward to January of 2021. I've been making videos for several months now, and I end up on a call with a guy from Denver, Colorado, and he asked me if I would ever consider doing this YouTube thing as a career, to which I laugh at him and say, absolutely not. This is like a hobby at best. 2 weeks later, my boss at the time calls me into his office, says, we can't afford to pay you anymore. I was out by lunch, now sitting there without a job and just a little YouTube channel. So my wife and I drove to Atlanta on MLK weekend, tossed around the idea of what if I woke up on Tuesday morning, tried to do what I would do if I was a full-time YouTuber. It seemed like a crazy idea, but certainly one that was worth entertaining. And thanks to all of you, that dream became a reality. Not only that Tuesday, Wednesday, but for the last 4 years, I've gotten to wake up every single day, creating content, trying to help you improve one throw at a time. Now, all of that is the business side of Robbie C Disc Golf. What I haven't included is the countless people, faces, comments, messages, conversations that I have had in this time of running this channel. But as we open with the video, it's time for some change. So starting in 2026, Robbie C Disc Golf will no longer be my full-time gig. My son was born in December of 2024, and as we look to the future and plan as a family, I want to make sure that I am being the best father that I can be and providing for my family in the best way that I know how. But it's certainly not the end. We're just calling it the end of this chapter. And I'm excited for what the next chapter holds for a multitude of reasons. And you, the one watching, I think this is actually really great for you too. You see, one of the things that I've failed to do as I've continued to grow this is to diversify. I look at the two channels I would consider my best friends inside the disc golf space as we were up and coming together in Overthrow and Trash Panda, both of which pivoted their strategies where the main thing and their main focus is actually not YouTube. Overthrow is a coaching company that advertises via YouTube, and Trash Panda is a manufacturer that advertises and tells stories via YouTube.
And here's me, Mr. YouTube Man, still out here just doing the YouTube frisbee golfs.
And with my income relying entirely on views, it gets really difficult when those views start to lessen. A story that will always stick with me is when Jesse and I were in Denver and we met Chad. At the end of the round, Chad told me he was grateful for my content and hoped that one day I would start making content again. The only tricky part is I had been making content. I had been releasing 2 videos a week for the last year and a half, which brought up a semi-dark time in my relationship to my YouTube channel because I really had to ask myself, are people not even being shown my videos, or are they just simply choosing to not watch my videos?
And hey, I get it. If I'm having to choose when I get home, even as I finish my workday, it is way harder for me when I feel gassed at the end of the day to put on a video that tells me that if I'm willing to lay up from 60 feet, that I probably am going to score better, versus I got to play disc golf in an entirely different country, and it was epic and amazing. Creators like Jay Nilly and Vedanta have come in and added a fantastic freshness to the space and their storytelling and their entertainment, and I am forever grateful that they have helped launch the space forward. And I think that the ability to tell stories and entertain is something that I have not held on to trying to maintain being an educational channel.
As I started losing that personal touch, it made all of the critical voices even louder, and I wanted to do anything I could to get them back on my side and get more viewers back in the room, because maybe more viewers would lead to positive comments. And I have to tell you that even though there were tons of positive comments, as Jesse and Bedanza said in their podcast recently, there are just days that the comments get you. And I felt like if the comments were no longer on my side, at least I could try to get the algorithm on my side.
And how do we fix that inside the disc golf space, especially the educational disc golf space? Well, it's plain and simple. The people will tell you what they want. Distance! If you can help disc golfers with that simple hook, I promise you, it's going to get views. But similar to Lord Voldemort having to sustain his eternal youth by drinking the blood of a unicorn, I felt like every time that I had to go in that direction, or I felt forced to go in that direction, a little part of me died inside. And I think if you look over the last few years, as I became more and more tied to entertaining the algorithm, I feel like I lost the essence of what Robbie C was here trying to do. It became a whole lot less about making the videos that I want to make and a whole lot more about making the videos that I have to make in order to put food on the table and make sure that views are being met. But with it not being my full-time gig, we get to go back just making the content. Not having full-time time resources, that also means that we're gonna scale things back. At the start of 2026, I will no longer be under the foundation umbrella. I don't know how to stress enough that this was under good parting. Hunter and I had a long conversation about it, and he wished nothing but the best and totally understood why we're moving in the direction that we are, because like Dom Toretto, we care about family. I mean it when I say that I would not be where I am today if it was not for Foundation Disc Golf. So I am so grateful to the team there, and I wish them nothing but the best moving forward. I'm stoked to see what potential and new things they can spin up, because they've been using resources to help my channel grow. I'm excited to see new direction, or wherever they are able to allocate those resources. I think the disc golf will be better for it. And what that means for video output is that my goal is to put out 3 videos a month. This still allows me to be here and be part of your disc golf journey, and I don't want to disappear entirely. We're not killing the channel, we're not eliminating the channel, we're still here, we're still rocking, we're still vibing. It's just a new era. With starting a new job and learning the ropes of all of that means that I will not be traveling to as many events throughout the year. Don't know how many, if any, Pro Tour events that I'm going to be able to be at in 2026. As far as custom discs merch, I really appreciate Hunter not even shutting that door down if we ended up wanting to do custom stuff through them as well. So don't worry, the channel's not going away. And if we come up with some bangers inside these videos and stuff that we want to make some cool merch about, like, I don't know, fossilized custom stamps, we'll make sure that you guys are the first to hear about it. As the pieces have fallen into place for this transition to happen, I have been reflecting what all this channel has meant to me in the past 5 years, and I hope that a little walk down memory lane was fun for you guys as well.
I think I can truly say that I've never been more excited to create in the disc golf space, and my hope is that the content going forward will reflect that.
If doors or opportunity ever opened up again, Robbie C to become the full-time gig again, then I definitely would entertain that idea and look at it, because I just appreciate you guys in the disc golf community for everything that you provided so far in my life. So in 2026, you're still gonna find Mr. YouTube Man. Maybe Grandpa Leroy comes back. He'll have a little less hair than he did the last time he was there. But I can't stress it enough that I'm so grateful for each and every one of you watching. And as always, I hope you have an amazing day and that you can make it fantastic for someone else too. So we close out this era and we look forward to the next. But for now, we're gonna leave you with the birdie.